Guys, I honestly do not know what to do anymore. I used to love building in BLOXBURG, but recently I'm just not feeling it. And when I did have some motivation to go onto BLOXBURG, I decided to build a pretzel cart.
Are you stupid?
No, I know, it's really random, but if you look here, these carts are just super cute and I just had to give it a go. What about you guys? How are you feeling about BLOXBURG these days? Are you finding it as boring as I am? I mean, there's been a lot of controversy since Coffee Stain took over BLOXBURG, especially when they decided that all wages would be reduced at a flat rate. And I think since then, that is a time when BLOXBURG officially died. I don't think it's ever been the same since. And even though I have to give them the benefit of doubt, eventually they did listen to the community and tried to fix everything that they got backlash from. I mean, recently we got a cinema and there have been talks about a school, which is in work in process. And if you think about it, there have been a few big YouTubers who have now switched to Just to Impress. And you will also see that a lot of BLOXBURG content creators are also doing DTI alongside their BLOXBURG content, because BLOXBURG just in general still seems to be fairly dead. I honestly do not know anymore, but I would really like to know what you guys think. Even with regards to my content, like, I am getting bored of doing these random builds, to be honest. What else would you like to see from me? Maybe I can change it up a bit to make it a bit more exciting. I don't know, please just leave me a comment. Oh my gosh, I should really be talking about this build. I've used the market stall, which I've added these wagon wheels to, and I had to raise it to do that because the wheels would not fit. But that's fine. I just added some basic shapes at the bottom to make it look as though they are the legs of the car. So my base color is going to be a white. I'll just see how it goes. Now I've got to find my, oh, here it is, my pretzel machine. This machine is everything to me. I think it's super cute and I absolutely love it. It is so realistic. I got a load of pretzels from the machine and I'm going to arrange them on a transparent cube so I can display them. These are literally so cute. They literally look good enough to eat. I love pretzels, and I'm talking about those huge hot pretzel covered in cinnamon sugar. They are absolutely delicious. So all of my pretzels are lined up nicely and up they go. Look at how gorgeous that looks. I obviously can't just have them hanging in mid-air, so I am going to add a rod as well as some sort of string for that realistic touch. And now I've grabbed myself a wooden placemat and I'm going to just place a rod. I have to use a basic shape to help me to do this. So just like this, and what I'm going to do is stack up my pretzels onto this rack thingy which I've just created. So look at this, look at this. I've just got a transparent cube. I'm going to pop my pretzel on top and then transform it into place, and I'm going to continue to do this until I have a pile of delicious pretzels. Oh my gosh guys, this is making me so hungry. Now how nice is it to have your pretzels with some kind of sauce, whether it be chocolate, caramel, white chocolate? Absolutely delicious. And I want to make my pretzels even more delicious, so I'm going to add a load of bowls which are going to have a load of different toppings in them. The only way I could think of doing this quickly and effectively was to just resize some basic shapes and change the texture. I just need to make sure I find a texture which doesn't make it look like dog food, and I actually ended up going with this tiny floral texture. I think it's just small flowers, but I think they look really good and they do actually look like sprinkles. So here I'm gonna go with some chocolate sprinkles, some caramel fudge, some dried raspberry and some pink sprinkles, and the others can be just any other sprinkles you can think of. So all done, ready to be lowered into my cart. Of course we have a 5-star hygiene rating, so I'm adding some cutlery which will be used for our toppings. Now I am pleased with the cart, but it is still looking a bit bland and boring, so I'm gonna go in and add a balloon display on the side. It's gonna be like a balloon display you would get at a party, something similar to those balloon arches. I've just got myself a load of transparent cubes with my balloons on them and I just transform them into place. It's not looking too bad so far. Maybe I should add a few balloons at the top of the cart. I'm also going to go in with some DIY smaller cluster balloons. I do feel like the balloon display is missing something, so I decided to make some pretzels using these wreaths. And unfortunately, if you didn't stock up on these from the Christmas update, you won't be able to get them in build mode. But anyway, I've just recolored them and I'm just going to place them onto a transparent cube to make that pretzel shape. So this is going to go on top of the other one and I'm simply just going to move it into place. There we go, guys, our DIY pretzel. Now these will be going in and around my balloon display. And thankfully I had these massive wreaths, so these are going to go on top of my cart. This is why it is actually so important to stock up just before the new updates, because you just never know what you can use items for. So there we go, and my gigantic pretzel is gonna sit somewhere on the top, round about here. I still wasn't happy with how the cart was looking. I mean, I like it, but I feel as though it's missing something. So I then went in and added a load of flowers along the edge right here. Simply just add your flowers to a transparent cube and place them wherever you like. I also did go in with a load of roses to give it that more fuller and complete look. Here is a super cute idea. I created these glass orbs using the glass candles. I'm now actually starting to think my cart is overly decorated. It probably suits like a wedding or some kind of fancy event like that. So here is the finished pretzel cart, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Let me just see what I would look like as a seller. Oh, why am I so short? I definitely would need a chair or a box or something I could stand on. But apart from that, I absolutely love it. So I've got the balloon display on the side of the cart with all my DIY pretzels. And then we have the flower arrangement running along the edge. I could have done it a little bit better with the sign, but I just could not be bothered. Anyway, here are all the toppings. It looks absolutely delicious. The sauces, the fresh pretzels. Not sure about those orbs. I kind of need to rearrange them a lot better. To summarize, I am pleased with this build. This build is quite expensive. It did cost 80k, but if you don't want to spend that much, you just don't add as much detail as I did. Sometimes I just go a little bit crazy. And there we go. This is a great little business idea if you want to go ahead and build it, or even for a wedding. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.